We're so close to the end. I wonder what will happen when we go to bed.
After a day like that, night had to come in swinging. And boy did it. Armed with half-full glasses of John's finest fondue, a pillow, and some overdue shut-eye. I was out cold, feverish. The cases, smoke and mirrors mostly, just... some of it burned too hot and way too vivid. Was it all just a dream? A cheese party aftermath, or... I woke up just when the smoke got real, and sure enough, there was fire. The real kind. The kind that consumes everything.
Jack! Open up, Jack!
Yeah, I'll open up. I'm just enjoying the smoke. Just a little bit more.
John, what the hell's going on?
Hell's going on, that's what. Come on, we gotta scram. Whole damn block's going up.
Who's behind it?
Mobsters, coppers, party thugs, the whole damn circus.
Damn, they're after the evidence.
On that, what's his name? The brown noser, Sawyer?
Yeah, I stashed it in your bar.
You stashed... You did what? No wonder these morons are tearing up my joint.
No time to argue. We gotta find it before they do. Now get on my back and let's go.
What?
I mean, what? You're not pocket-sized, pal, so get on.
Oh, I swear, if this gets out...
What the fuck?
The papers ain't here.
Then keep looking, doofus. We gotta find all the evidence.
Loading up on ammo here. Oh shit. I'm still sold on a rocket launcher for anything, to be fucking honest. Like, the AoE is just too massive. And it has friendly fire. We literally just like lost so much HP there for no reason.
I mean, we'll find you.
Where's Tammy?
Saw her bolt the second the ma'am started. Grabbed a bus, packed in whoever she could.
Brave girl.
Yeah, we're still rotating through all the weapons because they're very poorly balanced and we'd probably never use most of them as a result. We're forcing ourselves to keep up the variety. But so far the game, right, we've enjoyed it a lot. Like, we're almost at the end, I think, and I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10 so far. It is super enjoyable for me personally. This minigame here, though, on the first playthrough, okay, if I should ever replay the game, I would probably hate this. Because it really doesn't add a lot of value to the game. You might be wondering why I'm using the weapon wheel, because the game doesn't allow you to rebind the guns, so it's like really awkward to swap to them with the hotkeys. He's stuck? Holy. mean, since we're indoors, we can use the chainsaw a little bit, although I think it's a pretty fucking shit gun. I mean weapon, it's not really a gun.
Damn it. We're too late.
Ah, figures. So what now? Besides, you're owing me for all the damages.
Just give me a second to think.
Jack, we ain't got a second.
You're right. Let's get the hell out of here. I'll cook up something on the move.
That's what you always do.
Is that melted cheese?
Why?
Yeah, my secret stash. Well, not just mine. I mean, forget it. We gotta push forward.
Does it actually shoot things? Wait, it actually shoots things? What? Wait, really? Hey, I didn't know it was a ranged weapon. What the fuck? Here we had the shotgun for a little bit, so we'll move to the most OP gun in the game. Giving out a lot of blueprints here.
Oh shit! Jack, run!
Oh shit, we did cancel it. I'll do it again. Wait, I couldn't do it again! Fuck.
Oh shit! Jack, run!
Uh-oh.
We made it, John. And next time, less yelling, huh? Pretty sure my eardrum's shot.
Wait, you only have one shot? Oh my god, I didn't know. We didn't. I guess we figured this one out because it was not paying a lot of attention there.
Pick up the pace, Jack. Another wave's coming.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't think this can explode barrels, never mind.
The house is already blown to hell.
Would you shut up?
Evening, Mr. Pfeffer.
Oh, great. You again.
What can I say? We got unfinished business.
Yeah, you bet we did.
I'll see you over there if you need.
This might be the best gun against bosses, though. It was pretty shit against everything else. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? All the precious ammo. This one should kind of not have auto fire. Like, it's one of the guns where I think like not auto fire
with a one-liner.
would be better.
Boy, I'm glad to see you.
Chop, chop, chop. Get in.
I was in the trenches. Never caught the foot. Watched the sky rip like paper while artillery wailed overhead. We made the breach, deep behind enemy lines, and lived to tell the tale. But life's a special kind of turd. Breaks anyone, if it feels like. My office, a pile of ash. Evidence, gone. So, I sat down and I had a drink. Then a few hundred more. For the first time, I didn't know what came next. Good thing someone else did,
Hey, Jack.
he said.
Since you're in deep and I'm the magician, let me be your deus ex machina for real.
Steve, that son of a bitch, always had one more race up his sleeve. Told me from the frickin' beyond he'd made a habit of recording his shadier contacts, and he left a tape in a perch with a view. Somewhere in that mansion of his was the best and, frankly, the only bet I had. Steve screwed up bad. People got hurt. But still, even screw-ups deserve a mulligan.
Ooh, that was sick.
Perched with a view, just like he said.
Stop right
Of course, the big Muppet Patrol beat me to it. They were so shaken, I'll bet they missed the evidence. Wow, what a mansion.
Can I put another piece of cheese in there? No, not really. What the fuck? This is supernova. The frost novas on the ground. All that money and nothing to buy. Where did he come from?
Could have been worse.
Okay, the
Could have
unfreeze
been
after a while.
Off-brand, adolescent, genetically modified martial art reptiles.
Okay, since we know there is a failure condition, so let's go full speed again. Are we not enemy? Or
Classic Steve. Get a nice thing going, then let it rot without blinking.
hmm. 2 years ago is a hell of a long stretch for war wounds to heal. Most of them do, but this one, what we could have had. Me, Jack, corny, tough call for sure, always worth it. POWs. House? But we pulled through. We always did. They didn't call us the invincible trio for laughs, yeah? So much gold, we could have lived like rat kings. Carpet this thick. A little sketch shows it's plenty thick, all for the price of a few shallow graves. These Stilton keeps in touch, more than I can say about the rest is torn away.
The invincible trio. Broken by a conscience.
Golden monkey. Okay, next gun. We just had the Tommy guns. We're back to loose cannon here. Okay, we can go in here, we can go down there. For the last 3 nights of drinking and road races, well, here's what I can pay you. We have to carry it this far? I don't think so. Okay, it was just another way down. Oh shit, now it's midair. Bro, the friendly fire is just so fucking stupid on this one. And I don't like that you can't... I mean, fuck this gun, I'll see. Okay, we can still pick it up though, even though it's midair. Find the missing lever.
Well, Steve, turns out you did diversify. Freeze.
Oh!
Freeze.
Oh my god. Here we got a new freeze gun. A close one. Should have visited to Corny. And listened to Corny. He practically speaks money. Ever since he was a pup, always yapping, don't stretch too thin. Guess that goes for laundering too. Not how I pictured I'd run into Jack again, but hey, never look a gift beat up in the badge. He always did have a nose for stale cheese. Heart's a little too soft for the job though. He saw the books, saw it all, and still let me walk scot-free. No tricks, no sleight of hand on my end either. But it's different now. Stares at me in a way he never used to. Something in that look, I swore I'd quit making dirty money. Truth is, I've been planning on it anyway, ever since I met Betty, so... Now that I think of it, she'd make one hell of a stage assistant. I've got just the right deck of...
So you piss away the funds, I give you another shot, which makes me walk off the force. You go full-time BS host. Yeah,
Portal
just
freezer.
what I needed to remember.
What, I mean, it's probably like a flamethrower, just like with frost. Be my assumption. Never mind, it's Zarya's beam gun with frost. What do we do with this gold monkey though? Where do we put him? Maybe on the statue outside, like this one, right? Like this couldn't be a monkey on a pedestal, maybe? That was the gun. It exists. How do I break him now? Yeah, maybe we want to go and get the golden monkey to just put it. Oh, wait, we can't get back in? Really? That is unfortunate. Oh, but it does seem to have a lot of ammo, which is a good sign. Oh, I thought there was going to be enemies spawning there. Hey, did we see a pedestal ever? I don't even know how to get back to the monkey. Ah, down here. But would I... Like, this seems like a very unwanted moment to drop the monkey, right? So I always thought about putting it on the hands of the statue here. But that's not what they wanted me to do at all. Stone hand requires stone sphere. Uh-huh. If the game had a more reliable way to break frozen targets, it would be honestly pretty cool. Ah, it was scripted. What the fuck was double jumping? What happens when you use the freeze gun? Hello? Oh. What happens when you use the freeze gun with fire? Okay, I mean, it kind of doesn't make any sense, but... yeah, this is really bad. I don't know why we're doing it. It's funny. Written in a shaky hand. Met Gabe Clarkerl today. What a boring ass fart, no personality whatsoever. The fundraiser went great, folks loved the mass show. This Belladon even gave me a perk on the snout. Betty didn't like it, let me tell ya. She says I'd have to lay off the fondue, or she's gonna... Oh, she's gone, but she'd never...
Always did love the spotlight, you dink.
Honestly, this gun, a lot of ammo, which already elevates it to a higher tier, just because you can actually kill things more than like 5 enemies with it. And it seems to be consistent against a lot of different enemies as well. Do we have all we need here? What? Oh yeah, outside the sphere. I forgot about it. What about down here though? Another golden monkey. It was like Spelunky and you have to drop him off somewhere. Pipe that leads inside. It's magic. Dude, where did the enemy go? Wait, this is not the way we're supposed to go. Whoops.
Good view, high ground. All we're missing is your rifle.
A tape with incriminating evidence against Milford Sawyer. Reporting that bombs should blow things wide open. Just gotta find the right
What is
place.
this, a tape? No label, no manual. Yeah, figures. I'll piece it together on the way. Wanda's waiting.
Does it freeze water? No, unfortunately not. Find all pieces of Steve's diary. Seems quite like a hassle to me to find all of the pieces, because we have the statues with the monkeys, but I don't see any pedestals for them. Maybe I'm just blind though, and they're like very obvious. Okay, Steve, now you feel like the butt of some stupid joke, like I'm the baddie. Feels like things spun out of control. Money, yeah, there's plenty of it. Plenty down in the drain too, friends. Lost one, picked up 2, then lost 2 more. And with the kind of cheddar I've got, there'll always be friends. Betty, rest in cheese. My heart aches, but I could always find another assistant, right? Right? It always felt funny, talking to her diary. It's just a sheet of paper. Will accept anything, and yet I feel this pebble in my gut. Not a hangover, not a bad trip, just something that won't go away.
Well, a little late to figure out where you left your backbone, but maybe it all played out the way it had to.
Nice, we found them all. Oh, I still don't know where the fuck I would put the 2 monkeys though. There's no pedestal, but get out of here. Wait, is the exit the entry point? Oh, there it is. And welcome back, Justin! Hope you and your birds are doing well. Oh, we can't use the blueprints anymore. Wait, unless you can actually upgrade things at the roadhouse. Ah, you can actually. It does max ammo, freezes enemies faster. All fire shoots an icicle that explodes on impact, dealing damage and applying frost to all enemies hit. And we still don't have 5 for the final tier. It's kind of like a pattern. And now we can buy the craziest shit here, and we should have done it 100%. You know what? We have so much money. We could literally just start spending it on the most random shit ever. We're just gonna buy ammo for this one. You know what? The Mouseburg never gets ammo if we don't buy it, so or maybe almost never. Just fuck that. We're just gonna. I'm not gonna read everything. Just look at the pictures. They're beautiful pictures. Look at those beautiful pictures. And when you click too fast, you can't even do it again. What a beautiful newspaper. Insane. Holy lore drop. Those don't have pictures anymore. This one has cool pictures. Paradise moist. The affair is over. Small-time actress found dead. Die neue Welt. Big party or bad party? I'd also start buying all the baseball cards, but I kind of feel like I don't care about that. Who are you? You can also play here if you want to. Interesting. Yeah, we've been only once to this location. I wish I could just gamble it all on red and get something useful for it, but in this game, money at the start for cards, nice, and then kind of mid. That's gonna turn.
Wanda was waiting, and she did not.
Oh, it broke the field of view again. What a weird bug. Yeah, I'm very sensitive to this, so as soon as the FOV gets broken, I instantly see it. Wow, nice drop there. Fat fingered like crazy. And to give you the upgrade station again. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the idea is you freeze them like this, and then you right click. Or you don't, actually. What does right click even do? Okay, it also only freezes. Did you have to kick shatter every single fucking enemy?
Ominous. Foreshadowy, even. Let's hope that bar granny took the night off.
Allegedly, it now freezes faster than ever. Sure doesn't feel like it. Right click again, kind of fucking ass. You really pay attention. What did it do though? Shit. We just used it, but I have no idea what it did because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, where's the advantage of right-clicking? Does it have AoE and freezes them slower? Maybe consumes less ammo? Oh, freezing those causes you to explode on the ground is pretty cool. Yeah, that's a cool interaction there for sure. Then you went on the better guns, like, kind of ironic because you still have to kick every single enemy. But yeah, this is a good gun, right? It's not even fully upgraded and it is very competitive. Is it OP? No, because it doesn't AoE kill the entirety of the existing enemies on screen, but... And you have to, like, go kick him, right? Like, actually it doesn't kill faster than the Tommy gun. It doesn't freeze faster than the Tommy gun kills, which means, you know, it's kind of like not that much better. It means objectively worse, I guess, but it's still fun to use, right? And it has enough ammo to actually be something you can use to clear encounters. We're not going to be only running this, so don't worry, we're still going to rotate in this for the sake of variety. What a secret. Oh, 3 HP. Let's go. I mean, we are still looking for them blueprints. Just pour me one. We might be missing stuff, but let's be real, like, we're so late in the game. The later I am in the game, the less I care about upgrades, because obviously you're just gonna end up... It's so bad, actually, to use this combo. It takes a while for them to actually start to burn. Okay, I'm still exploring now. Because the movement's fun.
Hey, pal!
We're gonna learn to vault climb?
What? I'm kind of in a rush here.
I know. Places to be, gadgets to buy. But see, me and my buddy here, we're cracking cargo jokes and,
Let me guess. Fell flat.
worse, it landed right on top of him. We need to lift it so we can get the door open. And, save him.
And why can't you do it?
I ain't exactly built for climbing. Marcellus, though, he was real jumpy. Climby, too. Kinda like one of those animals. Tail, screechy voice, butt out and proud.
You mean a monkey?
What's a monkey?
Forget it. Where are the controls?
Right above us. Go get it, buddy.
Monkey? Those asylum cheese fumes do seem to have some lasting effects.
Wait, this late into the game, new movement tech, and it's mantle. Now I'm like really worried. Like the mantle is gonna fuck up the entire movement of the game because it's gonna auto trigger, or it only triggers where you have the additional places. But that actually might be how it works. Thank God. It's actually a really good decision to only have certain places where you can have these things. They're overusing this mini game way too much. And there's nothing you really get better at because it's so easy that it like, yeah, like it's might as well not be in the game.
Wow, man, you sure are agile.
Yeah, get around.
Just like one of those, what was it? Monkeys.
Yeah, close enough.
Too bad Marcellus is still a pancake, but hey, a deal's a deal. Let me get that door open.
Yeah, music's pretty cool in the game for sure. Definitely a very stylish game. I'm really trying to understand where the advantage of right click is. Who's shooting me? Boom. Okay, we've used this gun enough for now. I think we understand the gist. It's a good gun, right? It has enough ammo. Let's go back to this shit gun instead. Reverse order now? Maybe. No. The gate's gonna close. We're gonna maul that we didn't pick up the armor and the healing. Fire version of this gun. Be pretty good. Maybe left leg is actually better. If this gun had like 3 times more ammo, I would consider it a good gun. But since it doesn't, it's absolutely miserable. Mein Elefant. Das soll ein Busch sein. Okay. Die Giraffe siehst du das nicht? Das sind so Büsche. Oder so ein bisschen minimalistischer Style. dusty, yellowed, and quite soggy, to be honest, issue of the Mouseburg Herald. This one is a real gem. The very first edition ever printed, straight out of the 19th century. Just 4 pages long, is mostly filled with advertisements and or obituaries. Still, the edition editor-in-chief proudly promises to build on this humble beginning and bring good, engaging journalism to all citizens of Mouseburg and beyond. No idea if he upheld that promise, because I didn't fact-check anything he said, so...
Jack, over here.
Wanda. Whew. The sheer amount of bullets I had to unload just to get to you.
Well, aren't you sweet, Jack? So, you got the evidence?
Sure do. Steve had it stashed in his mansion. It's a tape recording of some sort.
Tape recording, huh? Bet there's a confession on it. Get it to my editor-in-chief. He's hanging around the VIP lodge, 2nd floor. Hopefully he knows what to do with it.
No time to dawdle then.
Imagine this game with Crimson Desert progression and one of the guns is Paimon. Best game. You have the formula for the best game of the year ever.
You done sightseeing? Let's move it. Chop chop.
By the way, I like how Maximilian Dude called Pragmata his game of the year in the year where GTA 6 comes out. Risky. Risky, because I think a lot of people might make that one their game of the year, because it's the only game they're gonna play, because they're fucking filthy casuals that only play fucking GTA like bitches. No, I'm just kidding, but it's actually true. It's like, honestly, if you're casual, all you do is play super mainstream games like Call of Duty, GTA, and soccer games. That's probably what you do.
You done sightseeing? Let's move it. Chop chop.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I didn't listen to a word you said. I just enjoy the atmosphere.
Wow, that's really, extraordinary? Bland? Can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah, I can't wait to not watch any content creators for the next fucking 2 months after GTA comes out. It's fucking amazing. Thank you, Rockstar, for not releasing it on PC, you dumb bitches. Yeah, they can really suck my dick, honestly. Yeah, I really hate them for that. Oh, it's a Borderlands reference! Let's go! I mean, I assume Borderlands... No, maybe they actually didn't invent this. I'm sure somebody else invented it, but yeah, it is most... The thing I remember is Borderlands. But it is probably not Borderlands' invention. Yeah, but really can't wait. Like, they're taking a shit on us PC gamers, so, you know, why should I take a shit on them? Oh my god, look, this is an accurate representation of what my no, it's actually too good, never mind. If I made my thumbnails myself, this would be what they look like. Isn't worse. Unlucky. Everybody's okay? I'll kill people. Yeah, one of the reasons storytelling...
These will definitely be great assets in the future.
One of the reasons, come and see our invisible walls. Oh, it's a Wukong reference! Look at this. Now, one of the reasons I think storytelling in games is always hard is because you're basically usually playing a mass murderer. And it's kind of hard to, you know, like, build emotional moments around somebody who's just like that.
Curtains are drawn. So what are they up to in there?
So I slather the melted cheese on my belly like this. And then you...
Like that?
Ugh, this fuse just got blown. Gotta get back to Wanda.
So, did you do it?
Nope. But did you know your boss is doing cheese shots off the party members' bellies?
What?
Yeah, he's real cozy with the BMP. Belly button cozy. You know what that...
Ah, great. Just great. Guess I'll have to quit the Herald now. And there's no other daily worth a damn. Well, there is mainly Mouse Weekly, but penning fluff for peanuts? Again? And that office, it reeks of gorgonzola.
Wanda, hey,
What?
the tape. What do we do with it?
I don't know, Jack. It all sounds so... Oh, sound? Right, okay. Sawyer's making the rally public through some kind of a experimental broadcast. Vision and sound. All powered by this World Fair's inventions. And yep, all runs on a tape player.
Hey, perfect. We'll blast it over the loudspeakers. Where's it all being broadcast from?
There's a sound booth right above the BMP rally grounds. Used to be for Devil Song karaoke or something. Now it's for mastering audio.
Even better. The devil is in the details, and it's details I'm about to deliver.
Riffs. Nice. God, I hate what they did with Blasphemous 2. The literally doesn't feel like a It doesn't feel like a Metroidvania. Ruined the game for me. 6 out of 10. Really? In Metroids, you can choose your path, but in Blasphemous 2, you need a new ability for almost every area. The backtracking and searching is just fucking horrible. That sounds really unfortunate. But I can really relate. Yeah, Metroidvania is a genre that can horribly go wrong if it's done poorly. The design can be extremely tedious by nature if not executed perfectly, or at least well enough. Oh, what a great gun. I think it should only have fucking 40 bullets. What do you think? What do you think this amazing fucking gun should have? This is a cool animation to kill things, but not enough for me. Pick it up. Resident Evil all over again. By the way, I was not the only person modding and not being able to pick up shit in Resident Evil. At the start, we had the chainsaw. Is it this time already? Or do we try this one because it's ranged actually? That's pretty cool. Like, if we had burn on this one... Do we have to pick up the object? Yeah, for whatever reason, this is the trigger to pick up. Or it's not? Do I have to run in the hamster wheel? What you want from me, game? Oh, we missed an enemy. Wow. As we almost lost our entire burn because the fucking enemy spawned in the middle of fucking nowhere. And it's so good. What? Were we like at full HP a nanosecond ago and I didn't even see that guy? Holy. I was just looking at my weapon because it looks so funny. And now it broke the FOV again. Wait, maybe it's on a timer and it's actually fucking crazy good. Yeah, we're going to try this one because it's fucking horrible. Yeah, we must have gotten a sniper that bitch. But this gun is so ass. It is unbelievable. We're gonna die because the fucking snipers are gonna fucking snipe me. Most broken fucking ass enemy in the game. I mean, we're obviously also handicapping ourselves with like shit guns, but okay. Oh, you okay? Would you put paint there? There's nothing here. I mean, no, it's not the climbing paint, but...
Well, if I had to hide an arc.
Yeah, the pistol needed a bit more damage with the level 3 upgrades to remain competitive. It's also fucking awful. I didn't think it needed more ammo, it just needed more damage, and then the ammo would have sorted itself out naturally. This way it just feels like it's just a fucking meme. What a crazy secret. Where would they design it like this? At least in Super Metroid, you didn't need a few abilities every 2 seconds. They try to innovate in the wrong areas, and the way to get to the abilities is so fucking tedious. It's a fucking maze. I mean, yeah, this is, you know, like, sometimes this dead is like feature creep, and I think minimalism is really important. Like, if the game is full of stuff, right, the risk that something causes friction becomes higher and higher and higher. So you really want to make sure anything you added is actually value, right, and not just like trash you don't need. So the less the game has, the more likely it is to probably do what it does better. And then when you want to make it more complex, obviously you have to put a lot of thought into it. Yeah, but some people just add and add and add and add. They don't ever think about what they do. Wish you could fucking kill this sniping bitch. Suck my dick. Got him. Is it just like this game, right? Is this game littered with you have to glide moments or you have to wall jump or whatever, right? Like, no, right? They use it every now and then and they don't just fucking spam it everywhere, which is why it feels good to get the upgrades. Because you know the game's not gonna fucking piss you off. Yeah, maybe some of them are a little bit underutilized even, but rather underutilized than overutilized, to be honest. Your hands shape tomorrow. Wait. AI generated. No, I know they only have 4 fingers. The entire time.
So I tell him, get rid of the shrews. Don't care how. I want a clean red line of free housing. I drop Stilton and grab that frickin' magician's fortune. I don't care how. Dump upon the loonies on it if you have to. Just do something. Oh, and deal with the magician's inheritance while you're at it. Wow. Quite the dump to unload. All in one breath. Hey, why waste words, right? Not like anyone's recording. Even those old world eggheads don't have that kind of tact.
Running away. What a surprise.
Hold up. Why Stilton? God kept having night.
One of the older Mouseburg Herald issues. This one features an article on Milford Sawyer, politician turned actor. After more than a few heated arguments with fellow party member Cornelius Stilton, Sawyer threw in the towel and made the leap to Tinsel Avenue to try his luck in the film industry. Lucky it didn't happen the other way around, right?
About him, so I greenlit that excrement tornado at the Opera House. Nobody's stealing the mayor's seat from me, especially not a rat like Stilton. Please, that guy's got no bite in his fangs. He's soft, overpriced cheese. Overpriced, it's soft. Wow, you sure are sharp. I'm real glad
Okay, this is enough shotgun for now.
together.
Time for the more balanced one.
You there, freeze! Ah, great, he's going up.
And you ain't going anywhere. 'Cause guess what? We've got someone real special in here. Someone real close to your cold ticker.
What?
Think, Gumshoe. Who do you care about most?
You're the closest thing I got to a dad.
There it blooms. Understanding. Last warning, Pepper. One more step and off goes the head.
I swear, I will rain fire and habanero jack on you, you flat-elbowed buzzard.
What the fuck? Why do my fists not hit them? Hello, video game? Are they dead? What is going on? Hello? Oh my god, this is completely bugged. Nice. I think they're dead. I think they're not there anymore. Maybe. Actually don't know. I hope they are dead actually, because they can't fucking kill them. Shouldn't have thrown the barrel, I think. I might have broken them. okay, there's okay. At least they're not the reason we can't progress. Yo, you survived this? One tanky bitch. Fire and poison?
That I cover. In that order.
Why did they give me fire? There are no enemies. Wow, they're so tanky, what the fuck? I still want to use this one a bit more because it didn't use it enough. Or a metal, but you have to find a special key every 2 levels. Blasphemous 2 is worse than Morbid Metal. No, I mean Morbid Metal, if they tighten up the loop, might become good, right? But the way it is right now is just fucking miserable. For me, right? Obviously, I know that some people will enjoy it, some people don't care about wasting their time, but I do care.
Oh no, you're not getting away this time. No room for mistakes now. Time to move, proper like, and finish this.
Oh, nice. We can fully upgrade. I mean, this one's just miserable. I'm not gonna lie. I want to have something that kills bosses faster, and this is the best gun against bosses, so I'm just gonna be running this one for now. It looks cool.
It was the last stretch, and I was starting to get serious deja vu. Now, where did that bastard go?
I mean, maybe more Metal's level design is quote-unquote better, but it doesn't really have design, right? This is like interconnected rooms, but in terms of a roguelite, I think it's honestly very fucking shit. But yeah, it might feel like the Blasphemous feels worse, right? But I haven't played it. But I think Morbid Metal is really bad level design for a roguelite. And we're back at the start of the game. Only this time, we're built different. Or not.
Wasting my time.
Wait. Obviously, oh wait, we can go back. Well, whatever. It's okay.
Come on. Oh, finally. Uh-oh, we got company.
Oh, it's because we killed them all. Okay, we have to do the switch thing. I don't fucking remember this though.
That's it, Sawyer. You got nowhere left to run.
I run toward the dream! A bright future ruled by big mice!
Oh, you absolute... Hey! Hell.
I could just glitch through out of existence there. Okay, fuck this. This is OP. A little bit of Tony gun time. Fucking ground is moving. Okay, I mean we should move on to the next gun to be honest. It's... which one? This one? Fucking sucks.
Whoa, whoa. What was that?
I think we might be crashing. Oh, there's more money behind the counter. That's actually kind of cool that they show you, even though we don't need the money, I'm still gonna collect it. Wish you can go through there though.
You know, for a 2-bit politician, that guy's got stamina. I'll give him that.
We're gonna fucking kill ourselves with this gun. No way we're not gonna fucking... Yeah, it's such a horrible gun for like indoors. I didn't look! Oh, fuck, I didn't look. I just pressed right click without thinking for a second. What am I doing? The brain disengaged there for a moment. I think we're going backwards. Yeah. We are. Oh my god, it's unusable. I still want to keep this for the boss though, because it's going to be the... these two are going to be my boss characters, even though they're like kind of okay against normal enemies. I'm just going to skip them. Better than whatever the fuck this is. With the weapons combined, you need 4 abilities to be able to traverse, and that isn't even include the areas you can only reach by equipping certain artifacts. Whoever thought this was a good idea, it needs to be fired. Also, do you remember this is where you started? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, obviously, right, it's gonna...
And another.
I mean, it's really hard not to remember. Because this is the entire fucking level. Not just like a short moment.
Oh. We'll make it to the end, huh?
Did you beat the game yet, Justin?
Sawyer!
Ah, hell, he's way too far.
I can hear you just fine, you meddling mouse.
Really? With the engines and the wind?
Don't care.
Fair enough. I'll be there in a blink, all right?
Got a chance. That's the end of the line for you.
We'll see about that.
Oh my god, fucking fucking ass, this one sucks dick. Why can right click not trigger fucking these things here? Oh, he's just fucking empty, so we can use it anymore. Maybe we should have upgraded this one. Which one did we upgrade again? We upgraded... I don't even fucking remember which one we upgraded. Did this one? No. Maybe? I don't even know which one we upgraded, to be honest. But, oh no, yeah, the one against bosses, right? That was a good decision. I think it's still, it is probably one of the best against bosses. They often have like this where they just show for a moment the TP, so you can just shoot them once or twice.
You rocked the boat too hard. This is where you fall down.
What a crap. Tammy, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Don't go count your mics just yet. They're coming.
Wait, freeze should be OP here because everything can just fall down. Survive the BMP onslaught. Whoops. Can I shoot them? Yeah, once you're close.
Now this
Nice.
is what I call a target-rich environment.
Now we're gonna fucking die. Wait, here we can actually use the freeze gun again.
Just shut up and keep firing.
My god. Really, you die in one fall? Okay, I mean, kind of expected. Okay, maybe we shouldn't use the freeze gun. Maybe having to kick enemies that are on planes which you're not close to is kind of a stupid fucking idea.
Don't go count your mics just yet. They're coming.
Yeah, they're coming. I like how they give me infinite ammo here. I can't shoot them from far away, so... Oh, I can see shit through the smoke.
Featherweight then. How many are we talking?
Just shut up and keep firing!
Oh my god, I fucking tripped.
We're feeling downright heroic here.
Jack, focus! Shoot! Don't talk!
Do we shoot the planes or do we shoot their bombs? This is snipe me forever. Yeah. Suck my dick.
Holy Mimolek. Where are they all coming from?
Oh my god, we're fucked. I was not looking at the planes at all, to be honest. Where the safe spot is? Probably before the armor, I would guess. The entire section? Okay, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough because it is a section where you mostly do nothing, so you have to wait for 10 years. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe the checkpoint was hard to do. I actually don't fucking know. Come on, hurry up.
Now this is what I call a target-rich environment.
Also the logic that you like have to jump to some and others you shoot, but you don't generally just shoot is kind of weird. Oh, he dropped armor. Maybe on lower difficulties they drop way more resources too. This guy. Son of a bitch.
We're feeling downright heroic here.
Jack, focus! Shoot! Don't talk!
Okay, now we're gonna get knocked off by some airplane. Yeah, interesting that they really have no sniper rifle in the game. What?
Okay, Jack. This is where you get off.
Thanks, Tammy. I gotta move. Sawyer's caught Tammy and I need to...
What do you want about it?
Well, he's kidnapped you, Tammy, and...
Yeah, he's got John, genius. We haven't heard from him since last night.
Someone close to my heart. Oh, those absolute...
Jump! Go after them!
All right, I'm going. Yeesh.
What? It's knocked against the wall.
You know, for a two-bit politician, that guy's got stamina. I'll give him that.
I wonder if there's gonna be a boss fight after this room. What do you think? Definitely not, right? Okay, but how did you finish it in 2 hours a day? If we played like roughly 5 hours a day. I'm just kidding. You must have played more than 2 hours though, right? Investors 1 is so much better than the series to solve. That's really unfortunate, but sometimes you have feature creep, you know, you have more money, more time, and you want to, you know, just like make it special something. This is why also like Silkstorm wasn't a given thing, right? Like if a studio delivers once, that does not mean much. If they deliver twice, that is usually very telling. Yeah, a one-hit wonder is usually not uncommon in video games, and then you just go crazy and ruin everything.
Welcome to the trap, Mouse.
All right, Sawyer, this is it. The end of the line.
And I'd have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you, you meddling mouse.
Nuh-uh. Not without Curd feeding you orders. A puppet's just dead wood without a pulling hand.
How dare you? Without me?
BMP will find someone else. Maybe not as camera-friendly, sure, but just as easy to steer. 'Cause let's face it, Sawyer, you couldn't scheme your way out of a running wheel. You're just not that smart.
You! Why won't you just die already?
Too damn stubborn. And you're out of time.
Okay, are we gonna be fighting him?
Nice little beast, you.
Okay, he has like a... Ah, okay, I get it. I'm gonna have to do this again. Holy shit, our fucking... They're so fucking tanky. And yeah, the weapon balance is by far the biggest critique I have with the game. Like, it is honestly so easy to fix too. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out and how to solve it. It's not even a lot of work, which is the worst part. It's mostly down to damage values and ammo. Like, you really didn't need to be fucking mastermind brilliant to have this one fixed. But I guess like it took more brain cells to actually figure out that it's broken, I guess? I don't know, it might be a skill issue. I truly don't know how you could not notice. Maybe they played it so much that they don't realize how OP some guns are and how shit others are, but... Yeah, we see the finished product, right? They don't see the finished product while making the game. This is, by the way, the #1 reason why sometimes games are so weird, is because we see this, right? And they saw fractions of it during development usually. But yeah, this is so obviously busted that you, even an easy playtest with a room, right? How do you test weapons? You just put yourself in a square box and you just test them, right? Yeah, all you do... Wow, nice. Yeah, all you do is basically, you go in that room and you test it. Wait, this deals damage? What the fuck you mean? Yeah, you don't need to be like super smart or anything, just like you have a good system in place. Same for movement, right? Just like isolate the mechanics and build around them later. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck?
Stop him before he wrecks everything.
Oh, I'm gonna drink some alcohol.
Your rig's taking a beating.
I think right click is just fucking miserable. If right click dealt the same amount of damage as left click per shot, it would be so good, but it doesn't, so it's complete fucking trash. But who are you? But he's so fucking tanky. What in the fuck is going on? Like, he has a bazillion HP.
Well, he's consistent, I'll give him that.
What are we doing? It hit me? Okay, nice.
More like D-U-N-P.
Oh my god.
And of course, the criminal PI destroys our culture.
Okay, I took so much damage there, but I think we can actually pick this up even though it's like inside. Yeah.
BNP is a bunch of debased morons. Can
Oh,
you
shit,
believe it?
Oh, just shut your damn mouth!
What am I doing? I have no idea, bro. Kind of bored. This is kind of boring. I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of this section here. It's kind of like the design is very imprecise. It's like wonky lasers everywhere. Like not enough like precision in the crafting.
BNP lies. Huh. Would you look at that?
Is it me missing something? Do I have to do something, or is this gonna go on for fucking ever?
How are you still alive?
Ooh, that felt expensive.
BNP? More like DUNP.
Enough of all this, you damn mouse! Your little stunt changes nothing, you hear? Nothing will break BMP! Time to end this nightmare rally!
I must squash you like a bug. Your goons go down, then I'm coming for you. I was supposed to save this for a special occasion. Oh well. Excelsior! Something.
Alright. Wait. Kind of thinking. We do have to kill ads right here, and this is a shit gun. Wait, with infinite ammo? Yo, we can finally use the guns in the video game. And get stuck on geometry, which is just amazing. Still a fucking shit gun though, because it has like such a low rate of fire. Barely has enough firepower to kill him. And look at this, I can barely kill enemies while I can damage the boss. It's just so fucking bad. Look at it, how fucking shit it is. Even with infinite ammo, this gun fucking sucks. Okay, you know what? Fuck this.
They skin lies with a thread thick enough to anchor a ship.
I don't know why I can't heal, by the way. It's kind of really weird. What? I couldn't use my cheese at all. It's completely bugged. We had like 6 cheese. We couldn't use a fucking single cheese. Like, huh? Oh my god, and you spawn, you almost die. Okay, playtesting games? Anyone? Anyone playtesting these games? Because I had 6 cheese. None of them healed me. Whatever. This is so fucking ass. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is miserable. What the fuck is this section? Why are we setting people on fire? Is this like special mega mode we have? Oh my god, he spawned like a bazillion enemies. He's basically begging for that one gun. I mean, I think the Tommy gun is the way to go, but do we have infinite ammo for this one as well? Oh my god, wait, we do? Wait. Why didn't nobody tell me?
Alright, this is it. End of the line.
Oh, just shut your damn mouth! You're a dead mouse! Dead!
It'll be okay. My body will be okay. Right? Right?
Saw you later, pal. Ugh, that was just crap.
Maybe punch him already.
That one. Don't use that one.
Not me punching. Nice. Did the entire fight have infinite ammo? Wonder if you could have gotten out of the ring to heal. But I did like the idea with the cheese drops, that you can like pick them up to heal, but it really shows how fucking bad some weapons are. Holy shit, that fucking fire shotgun sucked dick, man. Like, for real. I mean, it's the end of the game, this is just this fucking gun.
John, you still in one piece?
More or less. Those acid-swimming sharks weren't at all excessive. Man, hell of a tale to tell over some melted cheese, huh?
Well, don't jinx it. We're still on a ticking blimp.
Saw some evac planes in the back when they dragged me in. But hey, did we win? Is this thing finally over?
Well, define over.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's get out of here. I bet Tammy's already... What a wild ride, huh? John is safe. Tammy made it through. The crooks are down. The little guys are up. With a shot at a better tomorrow. A couple of days of peace, if we're lucky. Still, something tells me there are cheese strings out there yet to be unraveled. But today, I'm done. Ah, who am I kidding? The journey goes on, straight through the night, hoping dawn remembers to show.
And you skip a lot of the dialogue, but you said this, you didn't like the story, but did you even get the story if you didn't listen to the dialogue? What do you mean the meta story? I mean, the meta story is obviously pretty generic again. A handcrafted tale born of ink, sweat, and stubborn dreams. From the bottom of our grinning hearts, thank you for playing. What was your playtime when you beat the game? I mean, we did yap for a lot, so mine is a little bit inflated, but I still think since we played yesterday, I don't think we took too many breaks, so our playtime should be roughly the same on that part. Yeah, so we'll give the game probably... is it an 8 or a 9? I would probably give it an 8, to be honest, because I do think the weapon balance sucked ass, and I think it is a core part of the experience, and it did affect my enjoyment. I had to force myself to rotate guns artificially. Some had too much ammo, some had way too little ammo, the damage was all over the place. And yeah, I still think I would give it an 8 out of 10. I think it would be dishonest to say it didn't affect the core enjoyment. Also, enemy variety was kind of mad. Like visually, they added different enemy types, but it almost seemed random, right? Sometimes there was a robot, sometimes there was a thing. There was no theme to the enemies, kind of like. Yeah, they had like a visual theme, but then later on they just swapped them out, and every enemy was literally just like, this is the melee guy in a different skin, this is the range guy in a different skin. I did like that they didn't inflate ammo, but none of them really required like nuance then. There was like not, oh, this is a new enemy, you have to adapt to him, right? It was just like the same enemies being placed over and over and over again. So that also played a little bit into it, but it still was super fun in total, right? But just from execution level, I think there would have been some easy ways to get it closer to a 9 out of 10. And you have 27 hours. I have 23 hours. So yeah, but no, I'm talking about the point where it was ahead of you up until now, right? Like, no way you could have caught up if you only played for 2 hours, because we did obviously play way more than 2 hours a day. Right? That's what I mean. You must have played more than 2 hours there, obviously. Yeah. So, I do wonder though if color would have been better sometimes. I mean, they put one color in there, and I'm not talking like full color, I'm talking like accent color, right? Like add a little bit of red maybe to flames, a little bit of blue to eyes, right? Just like a few elements in the game getting some extra color treatment to make them pop more. Especially maybe pickups and interactables. It's like this nudge of color just to make it a bit more readable and blow it here. I do wonder. But yeah, overall, I still totally like the game, right? Was it 30 bucks? I think this was an okay price. Was adequate length. All through the board. High quality. If I alt-tab, does the game's credits keep rolling? We don't have music, unfortunately. What it is. Let's look at the IGN review. Which obviously we shouldn't do because we're giving them traffic, right? It's a 6 out of 10 though. Yeah, this is obviously, I already explained this, right? If there's something bad and you watch it and you click and you interact, you're already like, they're winning. Because now we're looking at it because it's shit. It's a 6 out of 10. Mouse PI for Hire is an amusing enough FPS. You just want to blast some cartoon mice and not think about it too hard. Yeah, it's just like a reference to the Third Reich and, you know. Yeah, nice. Don't think too hard about it. But it's a haphazard marriage of noir storytelling and boomer shooter action are at odds in uncomfortable ways that weaken both aspects. What? How are they at odds? Is your brain at odds with concepts being mixed? The fuck is this person smoking? I gotta ask, what is a boomer shooter? Is it a young person's way to mock someone older? No offense, shooter games got popular in the late 90s to 2000. No, it's a genre, bro. It's called boomer shooter because they are old school shooters. is literally what it's called. Boomer shooter, bro. And I'm a boomer myself, so what the fuck are you talking about? Gen X shooters, but that doesn't have the same flow. It's just meant to describe basically any FPS that's pre-Half-Life. No, Half-Life is also a boomer shooter, my man. The fuck are you talking about? I mean, some people, I mean, this was a transitional one, but yeah, I guess like people are offended by this term the most. No, let's go for sort by best. These are the best comments. Kill me. After the Crimson Desert scored debacle, I would appear the idea and reverse are not in sync with 2026 era gamers. This world, no, see, this is what I mean. Crimson Desert is fucking garbage, but it is garbage people like to gobble. And so this is what I mean, right? Sometimes they're right, but the average person is quote unquote wrong from my perspective, but they're not, right? Because they're having fun. So it's kind of funny. This is the point they're kind of making here is I should not have been reviewing Crimson Desert, right? Because for everybody, because I have a very different opinion than the average person on Crimson Desert. And they kind of miss this nuance, right? Sometimes it's just like, it's the person, but also the game can be shit, right? Obviously, Crimson Desert is a way worse game than this game from a design perspective. But at the end of the day, you have to realize you're just making an example which literally means nothing. Because, yeah, different people like different games. No shit, they just chose the wrong reviewer. This is what you should be complaining about. Yeah, they probably didn't find the right guy for this game. If they got me on this game, good, right? If I was in Crimson Desert, horrible, right? So, yeah, definitely unlucky that they're not making a good they're not actually making it easy by picking wrong people for the job there. Yeah, let's see what does the reviewer have to say actually in detail. Nails the aesthetics of both 1930 cartoons and wait, is there a cutscene in the background? Are we already done? Was there a cutscene? I didn't see it. If there was a cutscene after the credit roll, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. You saw it, I didn't. Was there anything? Let me quickly check because I can also watch obviously the stream VOD. Yeah, let me quickly check my VOD here so if we missed something because I don't want to be just talking about fucking IGN reviews. I want to see what the end of the credits do. Unity, all rights reserved. No, it just literally went to the main menu. I mean, you know, not every game is a fucking Capcom game that didn't dumps all of its additional modes at the end. Okay. It nails the aesthetic of both the 1930 cartoons and the detective stories that inspired it. And it's also an amusing boomer shooter that largely feels good as you're playing it. But it's... Huh? So wait, he likes both parts, but... Wait, the weakened both aspect, and the writing is so busy making reference to other things that it's actually painful to sit through at times. Yeah, it's really painful to have references. This FPS is solid enough if you just want to blast cartoon mice and not think about it too hard. Wait, he doesn't say what's bad though. A decent... Wait, Mouse is the latest in a recent wave of boomer shooter. Is a decent one. You gave it a 6, which is okay, which is ass in terms of video game scores. You have to see this realistically. 6 is shit. Even here, though, I have issues. Weapons can feel weak. I mean, true. Especially the shotgun. Fuck me. For a moment, I thought they had a point. Even here, though, I have issues. Weapons can feel weak, especially the shotgun. So I'm going to tell you which guns are good, right? Because obviously I have a fucking working brain. The Tommy gun, really good. Goop gun, absolute gotcha, right? Tommy gun, really good. Shotgun, really good, right? Those are the good guns. And the other guns either have ammo, friendly fire, or some other weird quirks, right? I hope I'm not forgetting a gun, right? But just like, yeah, in terms of just like usability, on average, these are the top fucking guns, right? And this guy takes the fucking shotgun as example. He could have took he had like I don't know how many guns are, 9 or something. He had a really high chance to pick a right one, right? Really fucking high chance. But Yeah. Unlucky. Right? Oh wait, he said feels weak. So he was complaining about the gun feel. Also wrong example. There were guns that feel way worse than the fucking shotgun. No, disagree. Even if it's just feel, right? They was talking about raw power level. Enemies mostly come out of doors marked with a skull that you can't enter, robbing those areas of anything remotely resembling a sense of place. Those also really like to pull the we're going to lock you in a room and throw baddies at you. Oh my god, no, there's arena fights in a video game? Oh, wait, when Silksong did this, I gave it a 6 out of 10, right? Every time Silksong locks me into a room and I have to fight enemies, 6 out of 10 for sure. Okay, none of this ever game-breaking in mind. The combat is fundamentally good enough to carry you to the end of a roughly 12-hour campaign. Roughly 12-hour campaign? I mean, I yap a lot, but 12 hours? Did he finish the game? I'm gonna start to question that. 12 hours? No, Resident Evil was fucking 12 hours. I literally took 23 plus minus 3 hours maybe of yapping. At least 20. And I didn't die a lot, right? So we made very fast progress. Unless he played on baby mode and there's only one enemy for every 10 enemies I killed. I have no idea. What in the fuck am I reading? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Once you're done with the level, it's back to the hub, which encompasses tracks office, local bar, store, web language, blah, blah, blah. Favorite thing there is the pace. Oh my god. My favorite thing there is the baseball card minigame. It is the most brain-bot that game ever. But yeah, it's so fun. No, it wasn't horrible, but it was just okay. Yeah, I mean, that is a fair criticism. What I like less is the whole being a detective thing, mostly because I never got to actually do it. That is completely true. There is no detective gameplay, and I like that. But he might not like it, and some people might come for the investigation part. That is true, right? This is unarguably different. You can either like this or not, but it is for sure a point that some people will not like. This is true. I already mentioned this. Any clues how you find will be pinned to Jack's caseboard and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Major problems of mouse PI for hire. Look, I hate to be the guy who brings up ludonarrative dissonance. See, when you use a word that most people don't even fucking know to describe a phenomenon most people don't give a shit about, that is when you should be pausing for a moment, right? If you have to link what it is, this is the moment you should be, oh wait, am I just being a fucking retard, right? Am I being fucking stupid? Am I using terminology nobody cares about, right? This is the moment you stop and pause. In a video game review, the year of our Lord 2026, if you're rolling your eyes right now, I can't blame you. But it's an actual issue here. Jack Pepper is a private investigator who kills more people in a single mission than Philip Marlowe has in every book Raymond ever wrote combined. He's an ex-war veteran and is depicted as a killer by the game, right? He's supposed to be a war veteran that cleans up the mess he finds. But yeah, maybe he didn't pay attention to the story either. Maybe he didn't finish the game, maybe he didn't play anything. And slaughter them en masse and then go about his day. In one particular nonsense scenario, Jack inevitably burns down an opera house to save a guy running for mayor, and he ends up fighting an opera singer and shoots her. Is she dead? Did I just kill an actress for being what the fuck do you mean? Stop thinking, just shoot. No, if it didn't have blah blah blah. Okay, I get it. He's brain dead. The disconnect here matters because you spend a lot of time talking about these characters and Jack's motivations. None of this is to say that noir cannot and should not be violent, but the violence usually has a purpose. Much of Elliot Chase's similar... I mean, they want to kill me. I kill them. Easy. Much of Elliot Chase's seminal novel Black Wings Has My Angel is about robbing an armored car, but the book builds to... Is he fucking comparing a boomer shooter to a book? My brain is melting. Like, my brain is fucking melting. Like the one I got shot by the goo gun. And this is a cringe review. You can sometimes tell when people who think they're intellectuals, but their brain is the size of a fly, try to argue with their quote-unquote with their like knowledge about the subject, right? They're like learned scholars, but they have no idea what they learned actually means. So they just slap it on top of everything where it's applicable, right? Oh shit, I know about avant-garde art. This is avant-garde art, and I have to talk about every single thing I know. It just fucking pisses me off. What the fuck is this? It's a fucking video game. If you can't fucking review a video game, you should maybe, I don't know, find another job. I don't know. Okay. When he is its best, a mass murderer. I mean, bro, I just talked about this. We play video games. We play Uncharted. We play The Last of Us. They're all fucking mass murderers. It's a video game. It's the problem of dissonance in a fucking video game. We're not reading a fucking book or looking at a fucking movie. You fucking dumb cunt. It's gameplay. Okay, wait. How can I emphasize with any fucking character at this point? Because they're all killing everybody. It's the fucking basis of a video game. And if you don't like it, just play fucking Walking Sims or Animal Crossing, you fucking cunt. Oh my god. Like, this is a negative. It's so stupid. It is true for literally 99% of the games that exist. None of these games have non-mass murder main characters because the main purpose of every fucking game is to be a mass murderer. Are you gonna complain about fucking Baldur's Gate 3 story now because they're all mass murderers? Suck my dick, man. What is this fucking shit review? Okay, sorry. Does that make for a more fun video game? Maybe, but it's bad more and a worse detective tale. Bro, you can play any point-and-click adventure, my man. Just play any fucking other game. Don't play. You should not have played or reviewed this game. You literally look at the trailer, you know what you're getting. And if you can't handle that, you're an idiot. Especially since they did make him a fucking war veteran. In the stories must be had for how references violence is an unfortunate but unavoidable part of human experience that shadows the people it touches. Here it's just entertainment. And that weakens the whole concept. I mean, fuck my ass. But Will, you might say, this is goofy Looney Tunes FPS. Why should I care about any of that? And the answer is because Mouse wants you to. It wants you to believe that this is important. You spend a lot of time talking about these characters. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I mean, this is so fucking funny. All that makes a lot of sense after you've gone to Tencent Bro Studios and single-handedly eradicated the mob hanging out there, all by doing a bunch of Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones, Conan, the Barbarian impressions that everyone says you should be an actor. Give this guy a week on the job as a chief of police. Mouseburg would be the safest city in the world because nobody would be left alive to commit crimes in the first place. It's hard to buy into Jack as a regular guy who needs... He's not depicted as a fucking regular guy. He's depicted as the crazy war criminal that basically kills everybody on sight. That's what he's depicted at. If you can't handle the dissonance between somebody saying something and somebody doing something, you should run for politician, right? They all say something and do something completely different. If you can't see the difference, you're just an idiot, right? The real person is the mass murderer, obviously. In every fucking video game, if you play Nathan Drake, oh look, he's so cozy on the couch with his wife and he's gonna get a kid. But yeah, he killed fucking thousands of people throughout the entire fucking series. But oh, look at him playing PlayStation on the couch. So everybody who's playing PlayStation on the couch and killed 1,000 people now is super relatable to me in real life. Because fuck my asshole. Fuck my asshole. What a fucking shit take. Fuck IGN's review. Holy shit. Okay, I usually don't. Okay, let's see what do actual gamers have to say, which doesn't mean their opinion is better on average, because we're going to look at the Steam reviews, but let's look at the Steam reviews next and obviously read the comments. Sorry, I just had to finish this rant. 95% positive on Steam. Obviously, Metacritic is also positive, as we already saw. What do actual gamers have to say about this video game, which is not a book? I know it's... Whoa! Mind-blowing. It's not a book. We're not reviewing a book here. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it didn't even say cheese jokes. I mean, maybe mention that, I don't know, but I didn't read it in her review, obviously, because it was fucking ass. But he did mention too many references, for sure. Every time Doom Eternal locks me in a room, makes me fight a beefy enemy, minus 10 points, right? Classic. In Violence, my boomer shooter, living unplayable. I told you it was a dumb review. The reviewer played Animal Crossing and watched his Peaky Blinders. I mean, it sounds a bit like it. Although I don't know what Peaky Blinders is. I heard of it, but I have no idea what it is. Modern millennial humor, bad. Found in modern sounding voice acting. Modern sounding voice acting. Huh? Oh, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I'm not playing this slob. There are hundreds of amazing free Doom mods from the developers that don't resent white people or 1930s culture. Okay, you're a Nazi. Thank you. Nice. We found the first Nazi review. I'm just trying to pick the negative ones. This game is one of the most useful features, the skip cutscene button. You cannot bring yourself to skip cutscenes because they're that good. Very cool game. Took me 4 days to collect all the clues. I always wanted to have some good old days shooter like Serious Sam or Doom from my childhood, you know. Too sad the story is so short. I'll be waiting for PF for Horror 2. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 9, 12 hours. I mean, not negative review, but a positive review. I mean, they're mostly positive ones. So they're, if the IGN review is bad, then that usually means the game is peak. No, not true though. No, they're really miserable games actually that actually deserve their score. And what do you know? The game is in fact peak. Blah 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 blah. And you can see what does IGN do right. Everybody's talking about them. They get a lot of like traffic. They get a lot of stuff right. IGN is not living off credibility. IGN is living off traffic, and that's what they get. Yeah. Nobody's talking about the Eurogamer review. No idea what they gave it. Probably a good score. Okay, let's look at the negative reviews because there are not a lot of them. Listen, the humor is great. The voice acting is fantastic. The gunplay is perfectly fine. The plot's a good ride, and the animation is lovely. Though it seems like it could have used more animation. But there's no mission replay, no new game plus, no backtracking, and the game is loaded with collectibles. What? Why? Did you not foresee this extremely obvious problem of your own creation? Right now, if you mess up a save, it becomes jammed, and then you basically have to back up a save or start a fresh run. Or you just have to go to a fucking shrink and get your OCD fixed if you think backtracking is a plus in any fucking video game. Forgot a side quest? Fresh run? Horrendous design. Why bother having a map where we... Or just explore and find shit on the first try. And if you mess up a save, get good. A game that's all style and no substance. I wanted to like it as I love the animation style, but I just found it so boring to play. Wait, I got a call. Yeah, This guy is in his midlife crisis and has burnout from video games. Ah, shit. Unfortunate for him. A beautiful game with great artwork and above average music, but the gunplay is terrible. The weapons have no punch, even the shotgun, and a weak encounter. The game literally has fists, so they do have punch. A weak encounter design, doors close, enemies spawn in waves. After a bit more than an hour playing the game, I decided to move something else. I mean, the encounter design is not super creative, but it is entertaining enough to be played. But yeah, it's not S tier maybe, but it's still entertaining. Style over substance, yeah, it was great, but the game is linear in both its narrative and level design to probably fit its cartoon noir aesthetic. Did somebody just ask for an open world game in a review of a fucking boomer shooter? End my life. By trying to hold on to being a good Doom style game, it ends up being a bad detective game and vice versa. I mean, a bad detective game may be, of course, because there is no detective game. And it's a total style clash. Wait, this is the guy. IGN reviewer detected. So there seems to be a subset of people who actually don't have brain cells. Surprise. No, it's a valid point that it's not a good detective game, right? If you wanted a detective game, this is not a detective game. It's a boomer shooter, right? And it has a detective setting, which obviously, if you use your brain, you're playing a detective in a boomer shooter. What does that mean? The detective probably is more of a, like a war criminal than a detective, because that's the fucking genre of the game you're playing, right? I'm just saying, maybe you should not play games with guns when you are a detective. Okay. I like this game a lot, but honestly, the one feature that wants this game better is being able to select past missions to play, and not having to save before you do a mission. I'm saying this because the collectibles in this moments. Okay, bro, you played the game for 1.4 hours. Okay, and if you have an issue missing collectibles, yes, there should be a replay mission feature. Maybe after you beat the game or something. Yeah, there should maybe be a way to do this, but this is not a negative review point. This is you being a lot of these people What personal information do they collect? Your name, your contact info, your date of birth, geolocation, payment information, hardware config, console ID. Yeah, how about you just fucking opt out? There's literally a button you can click to opt out of data collection, right? And if you're too dumb to press that button but post a review, fuck my life. It's an amazing game with a lot of character. Let me guess. This one also is OCD. I need to collect everything. I have only one major problem. I want to replay a part to do better on it that I thought I did. And when I loaded a manual save from the save location, I tried to read the part. It was already completed and I was a max HP. I felt like I cheated. Okay, see, this is a fair point. It is to prevent soft locks though, because there's not infinite. I mean, there's technically infinite healing in the healing boxes that respawn, but you don't have access to those at all times. So this person is basically describing, I have OCD with clearing the encounters perfectly. This is a you problem. 100% a you problem. It's not the game, and you will have a lot of less fun in games if you don't get over this fucking problem. Fix you before you try to fix the games, right? And this is a negative review. Fuck me for this, right? He likes the game, but he has problems. It is unfortunately all style over substance. The gunplay should have been the main focus, everything else second. I mean, it kind of is the main focus, but the guns are not well balanced. That's true. The gunplay feels so weak and unfocused compared to everything else. Not really, it's just like badly balanced. You're getting bombarded with way too many saves and health potions. Performance-wise, it runs amazing. I mean, we played at max settings for 50-90 and barely hit 230 FPS at 1044p. Not even 1044p. Actually, more like 1080, like 2000 something, 200p or something. So I would argue it doesn't run that well. I would argue it runs good on hardware, but if you really look at the graphics to performance ratio, it could probably run at 500-600 FPS if it was optimized, right? Like it has low geometric detail. Very barren levels from a like geometry perspective and detail perspective. If this game was optimized perfectly, it would run literally at 600 FPS on a 5090, right? At like 4K. So, no, maybe not. Like at 4K, maybe native would be probably like 300 or something, and at 1044p, probably easily 400 or something. Yeah, you could optimize this game to live to hell and back, right? It's definitely not that well optimized, but it runs well enough because you just have hardware which outpaces the visuals by a lot, right? But be realistic here. It could run way better just because it's minimalistic from a graphics rendering perspective. It doesn't have ray tracing, anything, right? This does not run well, but it runs comparable to, imagine, right? I can run ray trace Doom Eternal at way better visuals with the same performance, right? And obviously that shows it's not well optimized. If I can find a game that looks better and runs the same, or even better in some instances. And Nocturnal 100% off. What was Nocturnal again? 100% off. What do you mean 100? Imagine Ultimate PR with Oddcore's weapon design. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, yeah, it's just like, yeah, it could have been better, right? That's why I give it an 8 at the end. I still enjoyed it a lot, but it did have flaws, which were not amazing. I hate writing negative reviews, especially for indie games, but this is a classic case of self-acceptance. Must be a very, very stylish game, but it's a poor FPS. Guns are inaccurate and lack weight. Explode barrels sometimes one hit an enemy. That's true. The hitboxes are a bit wonky, and all the enemy encounters consist of some doors opening and a handful of enemies appearing. Take away the wonderful continual gloss, and this will be a very, very boring game. The team made a boomer shooter where the worst thing about the game is the gameplay. It's not bad. It's not bad gameplay, right? It's not bad. The first screen you see is a EULA. You sign away your personal data, which you can disagree to. I don't know how people fail to notice, but nice. And yeah, obviously they don't need to collect data. Like this data grabbing shit is definitely just them selling your data. Yeah, to make an extra buck. That is a fair criticism. At first I thought this game was going to be great. It makes a very good first impression, and the art style is super fresh in a world of hyper-realistic games. However, as I went beyond the 2-hour mark, I realized that the game has shown me the majority of what it has to offer. It falls off a cliff pretty quickly in terms of its gameplay. This game is heavy stylized and it's counting on that to pull through. Amazing art style, this game gets very boring very quick. The game is too easy, and for a boomer shooter, there isn't a whole lot to actually shoot besides the odd zone lock. What is the odd zone lock? I don't know what he means. I think this game will be worth it on a sale, but at full price it's hard to sell in my opinion. The more I played it, the more I wanted it to end so I could move on to something else. And just don't continue, just quit the game. But it's fine, right? You didn't enjoy it? I was pretty excited to play this game because of blah blah blah, the cool indie title like Cuphead that would be tied over until Fallen Aces Episode 2 comes out. Can't be indie game and afford Troy Baker. Do you know what independent means? If I'm a millionaire and I make my own game and I can afford Troy Baker, it's still independent, you fucking cunt. Okay. Does indie mean no budget? Just call it what it is. You mean a low budget game. You don't mean an indie game. Far Wetlands is an extremely poor designed level, and I have met my breaking point for running into invisible walls that should be secrets, or secrets that might as well be invisible walls. So, he's right that there are invisible walls sometimes placed in an illogical way, but if you have a brain, you realize this and you play around it. It's like if I played Wukong and I ran against the invisible walls every time without predicting them. I mean, yeah, it was impossible in that game. No, it's fucking shit. Bad example. But basically, yeah, it doesn't make sense, but your brain learns that it makes sense, right? You can predict what the devs wanted. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have to do that, and it's obviously a flaw. But having this as your critique for not liking the game one level where you just are not good at, I don't know, right? I think this is more of a skill issue, but yeah, there is an issue in the game for sure with this, but it's also a skill issue for you not to recognize when that happens, right? Because it is very predictable. And there's some instances, obviously, where the level design heavily abuses this. Yeah, for sure. But it still doesn't break the game if you just play along. And what is Nocturnal? Okay, we looked at it, right? I mean, the game, obviously, those are a few negative opinions, and most of them are just down to either wrong game category or just like they wanted something else from the game in terms of the core gameplay. But I can see it, right? There's obviously room for improvement, but I just rate how much fun I had, right? I don't rate perfection. And what is Nocturnal? Nocturnal is a video game, obviously. 100% on Nocturnal. And it's rated, let me guess, they're releasing a new game, otherwise they wouldn't do this. 90% positive. It's a side-scrolling action-adventure linear exploration dark game. And I can scroll the videos. Oh no, they're not more images. Those are all they uploaded. You don't want this in my library, yes or no? Because I know a lot of people are probably not expecting good free games anymore, considering the bunch of slop game giving for free lately on stream. But trust me, this game won't disappoint. I know light in darkness is keeping your flame alive in the world blind, blah blah blah, materials in black shadows in a pitch black environment, in other words, invisible. Every time you hit anything with a sword, the screen shakes. There's no option to disable this. Looks like a fun game, but there's no way to turn off the screen shake. Every time you use your attack button, there's constant barrage of screen shakes. I enjoyed every second of it. The music's very great. Short, but complete. Can be finished in 2 hours. Short, but well executed. Works well on the platform with all Prince of Persia vibes. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not own it, to be honest. Don't want to clog my stream library with a game I'll never play. But obviously, yeah, it's free, right? So do check it out if you are interested in it. It's short, and honestly, at $70, 2 hours is kind of rough. So you should probably pick it up where it's free. But I'm gonna be calling it right here. The next game has not been decided yet. There's a few candidates, but we're definitely gonna be having a look in 4 days, 5 days, I think. I don't actually know when it comes out, 30th, I think. We're going to look at Neverness to the Everness, but obviously we're going to have to fill the gap with something else. And yeah, I'm just going to vibe check what I feel like playing right now. But yeah, nothing set in stone yet. Yeah, this concludes Mouse Detective PI. 8 out of 10. Recommended if you obviously are realistic about what you're getting into. And would be way better if they patched it with some balancing tweaks, which honestly you can do in a day if you're the dev. Just saying, wink wonk. Just like, you know, spend an afternoon, listen to the feedback. It's very easy to implement. Even if you yourself can't see the problems, I mean, I described them. It's easy to fix. You take a gun that runs out of ammo within a second. You give it like 5 times the ammo and easy clap, gun fixed. You have a gun that doesn't deal enough damage. Just crank the value slightly, easy fix. You have a gun that's fucking busted and OP. You lower the values, easy clap, right? And not a hard thing to do. Takes an afternoon if you actually know your code base and where your shit is. And if you vibe coded the game, ask ChatGPT. Or no, ask Codex or whatever, like Opus or whatever. A core game perhaps. So I will not be playing an open-ended game right now. Like Core Keeper is an open-ended sandbox game, right? You really like Core Keeper. You really like that game. Yeah, I'm not, but I don't feel like playing an open-ended sandbox game right now. I want to attack maybe the backlog we have instead of starting a new game. Yeah, we still have a substantial backlog. So maybe we're just gonna look at whatever's there first before actually looking towards new experiences. Unless there's literally a new game out that I didn't see yet that I'm like, oh, I want to play it right now, right? Yeah, so this might be what I'll be looking at first before opening new games. Yeah, I heard it's a great game. For sure. It's also on my wish list, I think, since ever it got announced. But okay, I'll be calling it right here for today. And with one of the best soundtracks. Yeah, I didn't hear that yet. I mean, I haven't played the game, but interesting that Core Keeper has a good soundtrack. That's nice to hear. Let me think. But yeah, this is it for today. So thanks a bunch for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. I mean, it's set for today. Maybe we're gonna do a short stream later. I never know, right? It's like, it's the weekend. I don't know. Since my girlfriend is cost working, we might start one up. But yeah, I have no promises, right? I never know. Okay, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. And also, hope you do well, Justin. Enjoy finishing Blasphemous 2. Hopefully it gets better.